Welcome to our Virtual Private Networks and Virtual LAN module. Virtual private networks can be used to create a trusted communication channel between two sites through a network that is otherwise not trusted, such as the internet. This is much less expensive and more flexible than creating a dedicated link. VPN is often configured on routers in corporate environments, and you can set up router-to-router VPNs to do bulk encryption at the perimeter of your sites. You can use cryptographic cards and add them to routers in order to encrypt the data, and you can create LAN-to-LAN or site-to-site IPsec tunnels between your routers. This allows you to secure communications between two offices so that individuals on the internet are not able to view your traffic that you're transmitting. You can also use SSL or TLS to create a browser-based remote access VPN for your employees. The employee would simply visit the website for your VPN solution from a remote location. They would initiate a secure connection. The server would then send a certificate to the user so that the user could verify the identity of the server. Optionally, the client can send back its own digital certificate if the server requests, after verifying that the server's certificate is valid. And then the client would send the server a random master key encrypted with the server's public key, and this will be used to create a secured session, and that encryption key will be used to secure all of the data transmitted between the client and the server over that secured channel. For the CISSP examination, you should remember that the SSL TLS browser-based VPN is the easiest solution to implement because you do not have to install any software or configure any of the settings. The user simply goes to a website and logs in. Virtual private networks can be used to create tunnels or point-to-point encryption to communicate between two sites over the internet, which is considered to be inherently insecure. Your telecommuter can remotely access using the internet connection in their house. You can provide strong authentication with either Microsoft Chat version 2 or EAP or PEEP. They would connect through their internet service provider into your corporate environment, creating an L2TP IPsec tunnel. The communication would then be encrypted between your telecommuter and your corporate environment. Option 2 demonstrates how you can use site-to-site VPN to create secure communications between two sites in your infrastructure. You would use an IPsec encryption device like a router or a VPN concentrator at the network perimeter of both locations. This would create an L2TP IPsec tunnel between the two locations, and all of the data transmitted between the two sites would be encrypted to prevent individuals that are not authorized from intercepting the communications. The third option is a telecommuter who uses a web browser to an IP address or a website that you've previously configured. They can then use their username and password and perhaps a digital certificate as a second authentication factor to connect through an SSL TLS VPN, which will allow them to create a secure tunnel and then access the resources in your corporate environment. Virtual LANs or VLANs allow you to segment traffic using the IEEE 802.1q standard. You can logically separate groups, users, and resources depending on your security requirements rather than the user's physical location. In order to set up and use VLANs, you will need managed switches which support the IEEE 802.1q protocol. You can segment users for security reasons determined by your administrators. To the right here, we can see we have a sample of what this might look like. We have two VLANs, a development VLAN and a payroll VLAN. The individuals operating on the development VLAN do not have any access to the computers on the payroll VLAN, and the computers that are connected to the payroll VLAN are not able to access the development VLAN. Even though all of these devices are plugged into the same switches, which would allow them to physically communicate with each other, the VLAN technology in the switches isolates these computers as if they were plugged into separate switches, so they cannot communicate with devices that they are not supposed to be able to access. For the CISSP examination, you should be familiar with virtual LANs and their function, and also remember that the IEEE 802.1q standard is the one that provides virtual LANs. This concludes our virtual private networks and virtual LAN module. Thank you for watching.